All right, now we're going to start to infuse the cream for our potato gratin. All right, so I've got some heavy cream here.
Good.
I pour it to a saucepan, like that. All right, I always pour a little more than I think I'm going to need, right? Because you never know, and it's always good to have it. All right, some fresh thyme.
Maybe somebody else comes over for dinner unexpectedly. Holidays, you never know.
Well, it's
just
always
throw
good.
it in like this, like whole sprigs?
Yeah, whole. So we're going to strain it
good.
later. Good, like that, garlic.
Good, a little bit of bay leaf. And can I do that nutmeg for you, friend?
Yeah, you got it. Oh, glad you brought up the nutmeg. Nutmeg is great. I love fresh nutmeg.
Okay, I'm just going to grate some on it.
Okay,
love
great.
the smell of it. It smells like the holidays.
Right,
and I love the smell of this.
Check out the nutmeg. Isn't this great? All right, nutmeg is a really interesting spice. Ever heard of mace as well?
Yes.
Mace is a really interesting spice. Mace actually grows on the outside of nutmeg. Oh. It's really kind of interesting. They both kind of
Did not know that.
kind of hang out together. But when you grate it, right, it has a really interesting color on the inside, and it smells like sweet spice.
Smells like Christmas is what it smells
like. Christmas.
like.
And it adds a really nice sort of sweetness to the cream itself. So it's savory and sweet. And it's a real very well-rounded flavor.
You just give this a stir?
Yeah, a little salt.
Good.
A little pepper. That's great.
All right.
Cool.
Good.
And then we're going to start to peel some potatoes to go with this one.
All righty.
Okay, we're starting to slice them real thin.
There we are.
All right, because you want to slice them nice and thin, so the potatoes almost start to collapse on top of each other when they start to bake.
Yes, very thin, which is good.
You did a really good job on cutting those potatoes, by the way.
Thank you, sir.
All right, great.
Let me help you here.
So what I'm going to do is, with my slotted spoon, I'm going to kind of fish out a lot of the big pieces like that. Right? All right, or just kind of hold them back a little bit.
I'll get out of your way.
All right, I'm going to pour the cream into the potatoes.
Oh, wow.
Okay, and just go ahead and give it a stir.
Okay.
You want to toss them all together. You want to coat them and all this great flavor. Okay.
And once they're coated.
Yeah. Once you're coated, I'm gonna dust them with a little bit of Parmesan now.
Okay.
All right. So I know that every layer has lots of great flavor.
Delightful.
Okay. And then a little more salt.
Okay.
A little more pepper.
Good.
Okay, that's great.
It's pretty easy.
Okay, great. Okay, so hand me the bacon dish right here, right?
All right.
Okay, you got it.
So I buttered this before, right?
Okay, yep.
So
And
that
I'm gonna take.
it doesn't stick, and I don't know why else, but just did.
Well, actually, it's a really good idea. When you butter the bacon dish, we're dealing with potatoes. What's going to happen is the outside of the potatoes are going to get nice and crispy, right? So the inside is nice and soft, and you get that great kind of crunchy potato on the outside that everybody.
Sounds good to me.
Everybody kind of fights for.
You're going to put that in there?
Yep.
Here, let me get those for you.
Okay. So also, now when you're making a potato gratin, it's a good idea to have a little bit of cream kind of floating around the bottom. Okay?
Oh,
because
yes, it is a good idea.
When the potatoes start to cook, they're going to soak up a lot of that flavor.
Oh,
right?
wow.
And then we're just going to start to lay them out like a blackjack dealer in Vegas, you know? Start to lay them out like that. Take the cream.
I see what you're doing.
And pour the cream right on top, just like that.
Not wasting anything.
I'm not wasting any of it.
Good.
Not ready yet. We're going to take some fresh thyme. Sprinkle some fresh thyme on top of that. Okay, now you can go with the foil.
Now it's the foil.
Okay, now with the foil. All right, now what we're going to do.
in the oven.
All right, the foil is a very important tip, right? Because the potatoes are going to take a while to cook. The cheese may brown before the potatoes actually finish.
All right.
But also, another good idea is kind of vent one of the corners so the steam can escape.
Smart idea.
Okay. 400 degrees for about 40 minutes. It's going to be really nice.
Oh, good.
It's going to be beautiful.